Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to share with you how to create the Bantu knot technique. So with the Bantu knot technique, you can either do it as a style that someone is actually going to wear for anything between a week, 2 weeks to 4 weeks, or we can also use it as a technique to actually create curls in Afro textured hair that is not naturally curly. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do the Bantu knots, and then we are actually going to be doing the twist out styling where we're going to undo the Bantu knots and create a nice full curly look on our model here, Janelle. As you can see, she's got beautiful long hair and it's already been prepared. The hair has been shampooed, conditioned. We currently don't have any products on here, so I will be talking through the products I'm going to apply, what products we're actually going to be using for the process of creating the Bantu knot technique. So what we need to do now is we need to go through what specific products are we going to be using on a hair. I'm also going to talk through your sectioning technique for your Bantu knots as well. We'll discuss a little bit about the size that we might want to do for the Bantu knots as well. The products I'm going to be using for styling a hair are specifically designed for the Bantu knot technique. So I will be using Flora and Curls twist and braid cream. So I know that it says twist and braid cream, even though we know that we're doing Bantu knots technique. So another thing to note when it comes to your styling products for this type of technique, it's the same products that we use for single twisting, for flat twisting, for braid out styling. It's exactly the same cream that you would use for your Bantu knots. Now, if you're going out to the shops and you're looking for the product and you want to buy the product, you're not going to find a product that will actually say this is a cream for Bantu knot styling, or you might say Bantu knot styling cream or something. You're looking for the products that are designed for twist and twist out. That's the key thing you're looking for, and any of those products can be used for this technique that we're going to be doing. So what I'm going to do also is that I have Flora and Curls Curl Defining Gel. Now, Flora and Curls products are quite good because they're versatile. They can be used for so many different things. So I can actually use this curl defining gel for creating the twist and braid out styling. So I will combine a little bit of their gel and a little bit of their twisting cream into the styling of the hair as well, so I can create a nice hold and finish on there. One thing to be mindful of is that if you're going to use any curl defining gel for the flat twisting or for the Bantu knot technique, which is what we're actually going to be doing, I would recommend that you find a gel that doesn't set hard and crispy, as most of your curl defining gels are actually going to do. So you want to make sure that you have a good gel that will dry more soft and still allow you to have movement in the hair, because we will have to separate out the hair. The last thing you want is for your hair to go very hard and crispy, which would then create flakes in the hair when you actually start to do your twisting out in the hair. So you just want to make sure you have a really good curl defining gel that allows you to create a nice soft finish for the Bantu knot technique that you're going to be creating. Okay, so these two products I just mentioned, these are the main two products that we're going to be using for our styling. What I'm going to do is, hair has already been shampooed and conditioned, but I do need to blow it out slightly because it's not completely dry. It's a little bit damp slightly towards the ends there. And around the root area, if I just turn her around here, if you see that in the back here, natural hair is a little bit more on the, it's slightly kinky coiled, but it's got a slight wave to it as well. So I just need to blow this out and smooth it a little bit more. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to apply a leave-in conditioner spray, which also works as a heat protector. So that will be my Mizani 25 Miracle Milk spray, which I absolutely love using. I use this a lot on almost everyone's hair when I style, especially if I'm going to do any form of heat styling. I will be using my Mizani 25 Miracle Milk spray. So this is going to be lightly mist over the hair. I don't need to use too much because I'm going to be applying quite a few more products on the hair. So I'm trying to avoid product buildup, but I am going to spray this on the hair. So this will work for heat protection while also moisturizing the hair as well. So that's the first thing I'm going to apply. And I am going to apply a little bit of a moisturizing pomade. If the hair feels and looks like it doesn't need more products at this point, you can just leave it with the leave-in conditioner and then just lightly blow dry the hair out. But I just want to make sure that we have extra moisture in that hair. So I will be applying a little bit of a hair pomade, and that is going to be the Charlotte Mensa's hair pomade. This is going to add moisture to the hair and a slight shine to the hair as well. So this is going to be added to the hair together with the Miracle Milk, and then I'm actually going to blow dry and smooth out the hair. And then once I've done that, I'm going to proceed and then go ahead and do my twist styling in the hair. So just be mindful, if you know that you're going to use a lot of products for the twisting process, which is putting in the Bantu knots for the styling that we're actually going to be doing, avoid using moisturizing creams that are a little bit too thick or a little bit heavy. So go for a very light moisturizing cream similar to what I'm using. The Charlotte Mensa one is a great one. If you don't have that, the other option could be Mizani coconut souffle, which is really great, which is one that I like to use quite a lot of. So that's a really great one to use. So you do have options when it comes to your styling products that you could choose to use, just to avoid creating too much buildup on the hair itself. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and apply our products before I blow dry Janelle's hair. I'm going to apply the Mizani 25 Miracle Milk. This is just lightly mist over the hair. This will work for heat protecting the hair and also adding moisture to the hair as well. It's a great product for detangling if the hair was tangled. That can be applied in the hair. The next thing I'm going to apply is the Charlotte Mensa hair pomade. This will work for moisturizing the hair while also adding a little bit of shine to the hair. Okay. So with this product, you just want to lightly smooth it through the hair. You'll notice that I'm not pressing down with too much pressure on the hair. I'm just gently gliding my fingers through the hair itself, so that allows me to deposit the product evenly throughout the hair without having any specific areas left without product or having too much product on just small specific areas. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and add a little bit more of that in the hair, as she does have quite a bit of hair. You can always start off with a small amount if you're worried that you might end up putting too much of the moisturizing cream in the hair. So it's always a good idea to start off with a small amount, and then you can just build up on it as you go. And always aim to focus on those areas where you might find the hair tends to get dry, which is generally around the mid-length to the ends of the hair. For blow drying, I will be sectioning the hair into 4 sections. It's much more easier to work in clean sections when you're doing your blow drying. So just part this into 4 sections, and then we'll just blow dry each section, starting from the back, working our way to the front. Okay, for blow drying, you want to make sure that you do use a fork attachment. That's the best tool to use when you're blow drying your Afro hair textures, instead of going in with a brush. Unless the hair is more wavy, maybe more like your type 3 hair textures, you could get away with just going with a paddle brush or a round brush. But I would always recommend starting off with a fork attachment first.